So picture this. Lori is sitting at the kitchen table, right? She's working with Jackson, and he is just nailing his reading flashcards. I mean, word by word, totally perfect.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, you probably do. The second she opens the actual book, it's like he has never seen a single one of those words before in his life.
Right. And the frustration there is, well, it's so real. I mean, it makes you want to just pull your hair out.
Exactly. And welcome to this deep dive into the mechanics of memory and learning. We're using lesson materials from Empowered Homefront today, and our mission is to fundamentally shift how you view forgetting.
Yeah, because we really want to help you break that exhausting cycle of, teach, forget, panic, reteach.
Right, because when a child forgets something they just learned, our immediate instinct is to panic, right? We think, I failed as a teacher, or something is wrong with my kid.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
But we actually need to look at the science of why this happens. Breaking that cycle starts with realizing this isn't a failure at all. It's well-documented biology.
Yeah, the forgetting curve. I mean, researchers have been studying this since, 1885? And they replicated the data in 2015.
Right. And the data shows that roughly half of what a child learns just fades within the first 24 hours.
Wait, half. Gone in a single day.
Gone in a day. It's not a disorder. It's literally just human biology.
Wow. So I was thinking about this. Is the brain sort of like a really busy email inbox? Because we usually think of memory as this leaky bucket, right? Where we're losing precious water.
Yeah, that leaky bucket metaphor is everywhere.
Right, but maybe forgetting is actually less like a leak and more like, I don't know, an essential biological spam filter, just preventing total information overload.
Oh, I love that analogy.
Yeah.
Because if we extend it, cramming is basically just hitting mark as unread. It doesn't actually tell the spam filter to permanently whitelist the sender.
Right, it just sits there for a second.
Exactly. Every brain naturally filters out what it deems unnecessary to make room for what matters for survival. So cramming doesn't help.
Okay, so if the brain just naturally throws half our lesson into the spam folder, how do we signal to it, hey, keep this, without, resorting to endless busy work?
Well, we know making a kid do 50 math problems or write a vocabulary word 10 times just builds short-term recognition.
Yeah, by Friday, it's completely gone again.
Right. So to actually whitelist that information, we have to use something called spaced retrieval.
Okay, spaced retrieval, what does that actually look like in practice? Like, say you teach that 7 times 8 is 56 on Tuesday.
Well, you don't drill it 20 times that afternoon. You let it sit.
Just do nothing.
Yeah, just let it be. Then on Thursday, casually over breakfast, you just randomly ask, hey, what's 7 times 8? The brain actually has to work hard to find that answer.
Oh, I see. Okay, and what about reading? Like, if you read about the water cycle on Monday.
Then on Wednesday at dinner, you ask them to explain it back to you. A great trick is to tell them, explain it to me like I have no idea what it is.
Oh, that's smart.
Right. If they can teach it to you in their own words, it really stuck. You can even build up difficulty over days with vocabulary.
How so?
Like Monday, they learned the word reluctant. Day 2, you ask them to use it in a sentence about their brother. And then day 4, you make them retrieve the word itself entirely from memory.
Okay, I have to push back here, though. Because waiting days to test them feels like letting go of a safety blanket. I mean, isn't it terrifying to just trust the spacing instead of securing it right away with repetition?
Oh, it is absolutely terrifying. As parents, we really want to see immediate results. We want to feel like we're doing our jobs right.
Yeah, exactly.
But letting them forget a little bit is actually the secret ingredient. When they struggle to recall a memory a few days later, they're actually thickening their neural pathways.
Oh, wow. So the struggle is the point.
Yes. It's that physical biological friction that tells the brain to move the data out of short-term storage and into permanent memory.
That is fascinating. And here is where it gets really interesting for you, the listener. Because if you're homeschooling, you have a massive advantage here.
You really do. You don't need a classroom to do this.
Right. This kind of natural retrieval happens in the car or, while you're walking through the grocery store.
Exactly. Because you aren't confined to a desk to test if Tuesday's lesson stuck. You can just weave this into your everyday life.
Yeah.
In fact, the Empowered Homeschool Framework shows how leaning into these natural retrieval moments can actually condense your whole teaching day into just 90 minutes.
90 minutes. That completely changes that flashcard nightmare we started with, which honestly leaves me thinking, if forgetting is actually just the brain's natural filter working flawlessly, what other everyday failures in our lives are actually biological features working exactly as intended?